Hello, this is Demon coming back for another round of Transport Fever. So we ended the previous episode making a small island nation into I guess you can say a small economic powerhouse since it was kind of very limited. Um, I would say that was a pretty fun mission, but it was very challenging. I kind of liked the challenge. It was something different. 'Cause it seems like the European missions have more challenges to them compared to the U.S. The U.S. ones are pretty just standard. Get into it. So the next mission that we're actually going to be getting into is right down here at the continue, because I actually figured this out that I don't actually have to be in the missions area in the campaign right here. I can do everything from continue and it'll load up right to the next mission. That I didn't know, so this helps me out a little bit.
An economic miracle. The war is over, and West Germany is experiencing an unprecedented boom. A new, strong economic power is rising from the rubble and ruin. After many long years of austerity, suddenly there is everything the heart desires. There is full employment, and the export industry is going swimmingly. The victorious Allies are slowly restoring freedom to the country. Recently, they've even allowed us to purchase aircraft.
Alright, so the fun thing is I think Hard Times, if I remember correctly, focuses on like the Scandinavian countries, and I'm assuming it has to be around World War One. Island Paradise takes place, I think, in the mid-50s. I think we had mid-50s or mid-60s. I can't remember because it said to do that mission before 1975. So that was post-World War II, Cold War era. This one, at least from what it tries, I don't know what year it's going to start in, but from what you can sit there and see, this one immediately starts into the dawn of aircraft. So one thing that I did notice on this was looking at this, which is put the first airplane air before 1955, earn $50 million with your airline, deliver requested goods to East Germany, land at least 1,000 passengers in Cologne, and own a fleet of at least 15 airplanes. So what this is telling me is that the planes in this game are going to be a very essential thing to focus on. There seems like there's going to be some, like, maybe a backbone of some, like, industry or some food products or the such. So we're going to see how this works. Because I don't really do aircraft that much. But as always, since we are actually getting into a bit of an issue with the load screens, I'm going to do a jump cut for you guys, so I will see you here in one moment.
West Germany in the year 1953. For years, the Allies have banned us from constructing and purchasing aircraft. Now, however, the memories of the war are fading, and we're finally being treated like a respectable nation again. And like any respectable nation, Germany also needs an airline for quick and efficient passenger transport. We have the honorable task of building a new network of scheduled flights and ensuring that the world comes closer together. Let's get airborne. A successful airline needs airports, planes, staff, and of course, customers. They don't just appear out of thin air, but have to find their way to the airport first. At the last meeting, however, the board implied that we should operate economically until the business becomes profitable. Therefore, we have limited resources available to us for the construction of bus and truck stations for airport links. Additionally, it makes very little sense to build new airports while we have no trained personnel. So let's get down to action quickly and start the training. Before taking off, we should find out how it all works. We need pilots and flight attendants and ground personnel. That's to say, people who know a thing or two about flying. After all, we want to be known for our first-class quality, and not for our mishaps. We have set up a training center at our home airport in Cologne, where our future employees will complete their training sessions over the coming months.
So it says transport 50 workers to Cologne Airport, create a bus line between the airport and residential area to bring the workers to the airport. Okay. So the residential areas, I'm assuming what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it here, here, and then go here, and then bring them down to this. Now, there is another city located here in this, I'm assuming what has to be further south of Stuttgart. So Stuttgart is going to have the same issue where it's going to go, I think we'll start it here, it'll go here, 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 and then it'll come up. So that's 3 stations, that's 6. What is this little thing? Terminal. Okay. Alright. Pretty interested in this. What can I use goods for? They're goods for... yeah, they're for those. Ooh, this seems like this will be a challenge. Alright. So let's click on this.
While everything's running smoothly in the west, the poor guys in the east are starving. Now a wall's even being built so that their people don't flee in droves. An excellent opportunity to do business. We could allow the East Germans to share in our prosperity. For cash, of course. But we shouldn't get caught. The socialists haven't got much of a sense of humor. With every cargo that arrives in the east, the risk of being caught increases. If we deliver at too short intervals, we'll probably get busted.
Well, everything running smoothly in the west. The poor guys in the east are now starving. Now, a wall is being built. Okay, so the Hamburg goods factory has to transport goods to the Schwerin goods place. So this is where it has to go. So what it's telling me is I have to produce goods, deliver goods. It's at a low risk. So how does it say go for a while without delivering and the risk of being caught? So basically what I'm saying is like put one truck on that and just let it keep going. That's what I'm reading. Like just let it go boom, a boom, a boom. Alright, so that's interesting. So, at least from what I'm seeing, there is no way to make money in this. The only place to make money is you had to transport goods to the Schwerin area. But the problem we run into is bus and truck station built. So I only got the one airport. Alright, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is what my plan is. Can I build trams? I kind of want to build trams. I wonder if he'll count that as bus and truck stations built. I wonder if he'll count this, because I kind of want, I want to kind of change it up. I always use buses, and we got a lot of money. So let's go for trams. So what I'm going to do is we have to electrify all this stuff. So I want to have some fun. Okay, actually, wait a minute. Best question for this is where is my residential areas? Okay, so easiest way to fix this situation and to still make it somewhat cheap is to do residential areas. So we're gonna first put a train stop or a bus stop here, a bus stop here, another one right here, and then what that'll do is that'll give me. So let's go ahead and try to electrify some of this. So the road has to go here, hooks down here, goes down here, hooks up here, goes here, here. Or what it could do is, oh no, I see how to do it now. Okay, I got a way. So get on roads. Here, 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 here. Here, here. And transport it all the way down to here. And then what we get is our final. I wonder if I should do another bus stop, bus and truck stations build, or I should build a tram station. Let's build a tram station. Let's change it up a little bit. Because I feel like the airport's going to be a bit of a money maker. So let's do for a tram station right there. It'll be nice. Alright, so what I'm going to quickly do is then buy the trams. So, ooh, 40 kilometers. We're going to go for the 60 kilometer one. So we're going to go for 2. Or I'll build 1 now. We'll see how this goes. Go right. See if I get this going. You're going to go here to here. Here, and then head out to here. And this will be, what is this city called? Cologne. So this will be Cologne Airport line. And we'll make this a nice blue. Now it is giving me a mention that some of this is not connected. So there's some upgrades on this road that I haven't done. Well, I feel like the road should be designed correctly. Unless it's referring to... Is that one fixed? Cannot connect all stations. Which ones are giving me the problems? Let's just let it run for a bit. Let's see what it does. It's telling me some of these aren't connected. So it's saying the first Parks lane is not connected, even though it should be connected. Oh, it is connected. What are we doing? Screw it. We're just gonna upgrade everything here. This will fix the road. Well, has that fixed it? No. Well, it's all connected. I wonder if there's a better place to put this one at. Yeah, you know what? Give me 1 second. I don't really like where this one's at, so we're gonna change this up. I'm actually going to get another bus. It's gonna go right about here. And then what I'm gonna do is then connect you to you. I'm wondering if that's it, it's just because it's like out in that corner spot. Is this thing upgrade? Oh, it's because it's not electric. There we go, that should have fixed it. I'm actually gonna delete this one. Okay, so that's where the problem lied in. I thought it was a tram, so I figured it was already set up for electric. Guess not. She is now though, so this should hopefully alleviate what I was doing in this. So we got 4 things built for this, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and build another one of these and set it on the line. So the capacity of this is 16. So I never really build the trams that much. I mean, I tried to during the US one, but then we kind of just got stuck on buses. So I'm gonna try using these guys for once. People get on if they want on. Okay, getting a small amount of passengers done. I think 2 of these guys should be fine, because this is all residential areas. Covers that stretch. This one covers that stretch. This one covers this stretch. That's the goal. Then they head over here. Train personnel. 6 of 50. Not bad at all. And then I'm actually going to go ahead and we are going to try to do this thing. So what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to build me this right about here. I'm going to go ahead and build me the truck road depot right here next to it. Keep clicking the wrong one. Build that. And then what we're going to do is we are going to build, that's a transportation one. So I'm going to spend money on a single truck. It will handle goods. New line. You're going to head from this location where you're going to get completely filled. And luckily I'm dealing with that stupid fucking glitch again, so I have to deal with it. You're going to head all the way out to here. Or not, because it's going to keep screwing up. There we go, fixed it. So the only real way to fix it is just to click stuff until it works. And then you're going to go up to here. And I'm going to call this... let's see. Just call it the goods line. Goods line. Be a nice dark brown. Turn around, little man. Get your goods. You gonna build a wall, Papa Stalin? You don't get the wall. Alright, I think 2 of those guys transporting people around is a pretty good one. I think where a lot of the money will be at is people coming from here and then going into the residential areas, so I definitely see the tram depot as being the most useful. The only problem I have with this, with like how they have this name, it says tram station. Tram station with multiple passenger
Our staff are
terminals.
sufficiently trained. They can get the Iron Bird up into the sky and back down again safely. And the
Okay.
barf bags are ready too.
So,
It's
make a
time
profit
for
with
takeoff.
airplanes.
At long last, we can set up the first airline. The construction project for the new airport has been approved, and now we finally have more resources available for better connections to the city.
Okay. Make a profit with airplanes. So I can build a second airport. Question comes into play is like, which place would I rather have this thing built at? I could either do the southern bit, or I could go up near Hamburg. I think the place we're gonna go is south first. I kind of like leaving that area up there doing its own thing. So we're gonna build our new airport down here in the south. So to be able to build it, this is the small airport. That's a medium airport. Which one is this? I'm assuming this has to be a. That looks like a medium to me. So that's the one we're gonna want to go with. So the medium airport is a lot bigger. It's pretty costly to build. It's just a matter of trying to find some type of location to put it at. And since it's so large, it does cost a fair bit of money. So, I'm going to do real quick is try to find out unable to terrain. Unable to terrain. Knock down a building, collision. Maybe down here isn't the best bet. Maybe Hamburg is the best choice. Through the frame rate. Yeah, Hamburg might be the best choice because this is a lot cheaper. Alright, so we're going to aim it somewhere like right about here. 1.44 million isn't a bad cost. Alright, so what that'll let me do then is I'm going to build another one of these. And it is going to be electric. Put her right here. And then I actually have to upgrade the roads again to allow for the transportation of different goods. Well, not goods, but people. So what I'm going to quickly do is try to get some direct lines everywhere where I feel like they might be needed. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, so if we're focusing just on residential areas, we got it all set up. So next thing we got to build is to go here, go back to this. I'm going to, I wonder if I should just do, I already spent money on that, so no. I was gonna say, might as well just spend money on the other, but okay, so we're gonna build that there. I think, did I upgrade this road? No, I did not. So we'll have to upgrade up to this point. Alright, so the way that I want to do this, I'm trying to think of the most effective way to have this run without dealing with too many problems. So we got the tram station set up, so let's see, we could probably put one right, put the first one like right here, put the second one somewhere like right about here, and then build a third one right about here, and then that'll connect to that. So cone line, this is the Hamburg. So we're gonna go here. Oh, if it clicks. Here to here to here to here. And this will be the Hamburg Airport line. Oop. Be a nice red. Fine with that. Alright. So that stuff is now set up. let's go ahead. We're gonna buy 2 more trams, and you guys are gonna get set on the. Ooh, I misspelled that. Hamburg. There we go. Just changed it. Very good. Goods line still isn't making money, but the transportation down there is. So with that, let's go ahead and buy our first aircraft. Now, the question comes into is this is the cheapest mode of transportation, but it's also the slowest. Then you suddenly jump into it. So, $4 million, I get a really good aircraft. Let's go ahead and get we'll go ahead and get the most expensive. As much as I don't want to use this plane, I'd actually rather use the older Douglases. This is actually a pretty good plane. So we're going to go, we'll call this, what do you want to call this one? Cone, Hamburg. Oh, should we do that? Cone, Hamburg, line. This will be a nice darker green. Now I will change this as we get more money and stuff coming into this. So current profit is a net loss. So it's going to take this plane a while of traveling to get to the profits it needs to. Because one, I have to let transportation up here kind of kick in for what we're dealing with currently. Did I made a fair bit of money on that. So we gotta wait for this to get set up and let the people transport around. So Hamburg's probably gonna take a while to get set up. This one should definitely start like changing here soon. Okay, so the Cone Airport line is doing fine. It is actually in the green. Hamburg's still in the red because it's still new, so it's going to take it a while to get set up. But once it starts like circulating, it should start getting more people in it. The other issue we're going to run into is traffic jams still. There's a lot of people driving cars around right now, especially in the inner city bits. I wonder if I should set up. I probably should upgrade the other. The roads are upgraded. Let's just do this little section. Maybe that'll alleviate some stress for the trams. I don't know. There's a lot of traffic right now we're going to be dealing with. So it really just makes it to where these things aren't made for speed. These things are built for passenger pickups. Alright, so that guy just went back. Okay, so I'm starting to see a small group of people building up. Airport's got 3 people, so it's getting there. It's starting to flush itself out. Those people go there, then they get on this. Yeah, it's really what the issue runs into. It's less planes and land vehicles. It's more the traffic is just starting to back it up. Which I'm hoping I have this set up correctly, because I know it usually says build them in residential areas so people can circulate around. Let me see what it looks like. It says it's poor. 0% travel. I wonder if I should add more stops. You know what? Let's do that real quick. So I'm going to quickly pause the game. What time is it? I'll let it go for a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset this. I don't like the... I tried to build it because it suggested building them only in residential spots. But I think this thing runs into the same issue that I used to run into, which is... as nice as residential spots are only to have them travel on, it's not the most efficient, so I'm going to delete everything. Because I think people don't just travel on the residential, they also travel to some of the other parts of the city. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to electrify a large sum of this. Furthest over these guys might get us like over to here, maybe to here. Alright, and I'm going to rebuild Hamburg's line, because I have like a certain way I do things that I like. Alright, and then what I'm going to quickly do is the Hamburg line. I need to relook at it. Hamburg, delete, delete, delete. Put you there, and I'm going to rebuy everything. So one spot will be right about here. This will lead to this spot, which in turn will go down to this spot, which will then lead down to, I'd say probably like what, right about here to here, and then it'll head down. Alright, so there's a bit more bus stops. So Hamburg Airport, I need to reset you. You're gonna go, thought I clicked it. You go here to here to here to here to here, and then here. And then that line's situated. Okay, Colin's gonna have the same exact issue. Delete all those things off. Okay, so first one will be right here. This will then lead down to here, which will then lead down to, let's see. Then it'll lead down to here. Here. Maybe not there. I don't like that. Let's see. Here, here, here. Down to about here. And then it'll head to the new location. So, to get that off, and then I'm going to set this up. So it's going to go here. Here. Ooh, that was built on the wrong side. I gotta delete that. Delete. Need built on this end. Here. To here. And then there. That gives more of the cities covered up. Alright, so that should hopefully fix some of the travel issues. Again, it's gonna take it a second to pick up. Goods line's making me money. The airport is still not, but again, I gotta let this circulate for a bit. Because I think it has to go everywhere at once, because it has to travel through all the areas before it gets to where it needs to be. And the more there is, the longer it takes for this thing to travel around, which means more people are at the locations to begin with, so it's good to do it either way. And I think 2 are fine for this early bit. What is the max speed on these roads though? Let's say these are medium streets. So the max speed is 50 kilometers an hour. That's not bad. Seems like Colin has a lot less travel on it too. I don't know why. Oh, and I somehow built that all within the area it has to be in. I'll build that up to there. Maybe you can use another route. Alright. Hopefully this will fix everything. 2 people are currently traveling on this aircraft. You are currently in the red. You are screwed. I really just need this to circulate for a while. Yeah, because look at the population increase on this. It's already to 12 people. That is a huge difference. Actually, I don't like the fact you go to Terminal 2. I'd rather you go to Terminal 1. Oh yeah, this guy just got a lot more people. 13 to 23. I'd rather him go to Terminal 1 because then they go here and then they just go back out and leave, which is a lot faster. Oh yeah, we got a lot more people now. That's good. Let's see, trucks. I guess there's not a limit on how many of the trams I can actually build. So let's go ahead and get another one set up on the Cone line. And we'll get another one up on Hamburg's. Get more of this circulating. We still have a low risk for that truck getting found, so I guess he's the only positive at the moment if he gets out of traffic. Okay, that one's doing fine. 10 people isn't bad. That's respectful. How much money did that just give me? 400,000. Okay, so the air travel line's already starting to make me money again. And that's without me even getting to the max amount of stuff being built. Yeah, I think me building those extra stations actually will help a lot. I think this will definitely get me more stuff. Yeah, there we go. 'Cause those are all the people I think that were coming from that plane that got there. And I have 19 people, 22. Oh yeah, Cone, I think I fixed Cone's. Cone's line's fixed. I think Hamburg, it needs a little bit more circulation to go through and it might just fix itself. So that one seems like it's going to be doing excellent here again soon as well. Because we were pretty much in the red. We were like, what, I think it was like almost over 500,000 in the red, or about 500,000. So this guy will land. Not actually drop off too many people, probably make us a little bit of money. He might get back a little bit into the green, I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, he just got, just for 10 people, that's how much money I make? Jesus Christ, this thing's a ripoff. Yeah, so we've been losing a lot of money, but I think it's starting to kick back in for us to make money. I like these little trams, these are actually pretty neat. People go there. They get over here. That's 3, 6, 7. Ooh. 7 plus 6, 13 people are getting ready to join that plane. This guy's got, I think, a full load of passengers, so I can't wait to see how much money he makes me. 22 with 23, that's not bad. And it's got another 32 back here, so I might actually be able to get another plane in here soon. If 10 people give me, allows me to break even out of 100,000 and get back in the green. How much is this going to give me? This has to be, what, 500,000? 718,000. Wow, I thought planes were worthless. Give me another one of these. Cool. I don't even care. I want more money. At this point, I have nothing to lose. Full. And this guy should be mostly full, if not all the way full, before the plane comes back. Very good. Very good. Yeah, that's a lot of people. They should be able to make it in before that guy, before the other plane comes back. Yeah, they're flying back now, that's good. And that is the fastest aircraft at this point that I can buy, which is the Lockheed Super Constellation. So it was either that, or we could have went for... I mean, the Douglases are a bit cheaper, but 15 passengers compared to the 23. I'd probably still be getting in the green, but these planes are just much faster. Yeah, the Harrisburg Airport line is still in the red, but I think that's just because of money, or the traffic. I think traffic is really what's debilitating it. If it wasn't for that, I think this thing would be much better. Yeah, we're 530,000 in the green. That other guy's just about to land. And that's where the money should jump in over $1 million. Yep, 1.28 million. Very good, very good. I guess it really comes down to the fact that you're not trying to make money really on the airport lines. Like this one's staying a little bit in green. It like goes back green, red, green, red. Really all your money is coming in is through the airport or the goods line, which again the goods are at lows, so I don't have any worries about them getting found. But I guess I'll end this episode right here. I think it's been well over 30 minutes. I kind of let it draw out a little bit longer than I usually do. That's just because I want to see this. I wanted to see this circulate for a while and see how much money I can make. So please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. When we come back, we are going to see if I can succeed in building a perfect airport in Germany. So I'll see you guys all then. Thank you.